Yo guys, Codelife here. So in today's video, we'll be checking out FaZe Mongraal's updated Fortnite settings, keybinds and peripherals for Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 1. I'll be covering literally everything in this video guys, so if there is a specific part you'd like to skip to, then feel free to guys, as I'll throw the timestamps on screen right now for you. Quickly as well guys, before we do start, if this video does help you out at all, then be sure to drop a like on the video guys, as that really would help me out. And if you do happen to be new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as we're getting pretty close to 170,000 subscribers, and if we could hit that, that would just be unreal. As well as that guys, remember to use someone's creator code in the item shop when you do purchase the new battle pass or any skins. It can be Mongraal's code, which is Mongraal, my code, which is Codelife, or any other creator's code. It's worth doing guys, as it really does help out whichever creator you do decide to support. Now let's start the video off with checking out Mongraal's updated Fortnite settings. Starting off with his video settings, he's got everything on low except his view distance, which is now on far. His frame rate limit is set at 240 FPS, which matches his monitor's refresh rate, and his resolution is now back to native 1920 by 1080. Another thing as well to quickly mention about Mongraal's video settings is the fact that he's done some modifications to his Fortnite config. The changes he made I covered in two previous videos. One of those videos helps you see enemies easier by lowering Fortnite's gamma setting, and the other video helps increase FPS and fixes the FPS stutters via making some changes to the foliage value and the grass value within the config. I know this guys due to one of Mongraal's moderators tell me that he made the same modifications as I did in both of my videos, but saying that, I'm pretty sure that a lot of players have done the same modifications, as it really does help you see enemies better for one, and it really does help increase FPS drastically. So I definitely recommend that you guys check both of those videos out. They really will help you out. I'll leave a link to both of them in the description below. Next up, we've got Mongraal's brightness. For this, he actually increased his brightness for the new season. He now plays on 0.63. For his audio settings, he's got all the main settings on max, except his music, that's on 0. For the rest of his audio settings, Mongraal has them all on default, except the sound quality option. For this, he has it set to low, as it increases your FPS, and there's no difference between having it set on either high or low, so you might as well have it on low. Also, another thing to mention regarding Mongraal's audio settings is that he might be using a Windows setting called Windows Sonic. I did a video all about this setting and what its advantages are, but the reason I say might is because he is still yet to confirm if he is indeed using this setting. But like I said in that video guys, if you do go check it out, he could just be keeping it a secret due to how good the setting is, but that's up to you guys to decide. I'll leave a link to it anyway guys in the description below. Next up, we've got Mongraal's colorblind setting. For this, he's currently got it set on Deuteronobe 8. For those that still don't know about this colorblind setting, it pretty much allows you to see more in the storm. Mongraal isn't colorblind or anything like that. He literally just uses this setting for its advantage, and if you guys want to know more about this advantage, then be sure to check out the video that I made on that. I'll leave a link to the video in the description below. Next up, we've got Mongraal's new game settings. So for these new settings guys, he's now using a completely new sense, which he literally changed 1 hour ago from me recording this video. Mongraal said on Twitter that he won't be changing this new sense again, as he's eventually found his god sense. So what is this new sense? Well, Mongraal is now playing on X 0.104, Y on 0.104, targeting on 0.252, and he's also got his scope on 0.252 as well. That's his new god sense guys. According to Mongraal, he will not be changing that again going forward. For the rest of his game settings, he's got his sprint by default turned on, his tap to search turned on, his sword consumables to the right turned on, and Mongraal also has the new setting, confirm edit release, turned on. Since Mongraal has turned on this setting, it seems like his editing speed is just on another level right now guys, as you can see from this clip. Like, you can just see how insanely fast he's able to edit with this new setting guys. So if you don't have this setting turned on already, I recommend that you guys do at least turn it on and try it out to see if it does increase your editing speed. Next up, we've got Mongraal's mouse DPI and Windows sensitivity. For his mouse DPI, he's currently got that set to 400, no change there, and his palm rate is also still the same, that's set at 1000 Hz. For his Windows sense, this is still the same guys, he has it set on the 5th tick, and Mongraal also has his mouse acceleration turned off both in-game and in the in-game config. Moving on, we'll now take a look at all of Mongraal's updated keybinds. For Mongraal's building keybinds guys, if you want to know how he set them up to be on his mouse, then I recommend you guys check out the video I did on Mongraal's settings last season, as in that video I do do a tutorial on how to set up your keybinds like Mongraal has them bound to his mouse. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. And here are the rest of Mongraal's updated keybinds. Moving on, we'll now take a look at how Mongraal holds his mouse and positions his mouse and keyboard. Starting off with his mouse grip, Mongraal is using the claw grip. Next, we've got Mongraal's mouse and keyboard positioning. As you guys can see from his webcam, he has his keyboard set at nearly a full vertical angle, with his mouse and keyboard being next to it. The reason Mongraal positions him like this is to allow him more mouse room so that he can move his mouse more freely on his low sense. Moving on, I'll now show you guys the NVIDIA settings that Mongraal is currently using. Moving on again guys, we'll now check out the peripherals that Mongraal is currently using. I've covered most of these peripherals in the last video I did on Mongraal, so what I'll do for this video is I'll still show all the peripherals, but I'll just talk over the new peripherals that he's changed from last season. For Mongraal's new mousepad, he's now using the Zowie GSR SE in the red edition instead of the old pink edition one. The reason for this switch isn't for performance or anything like that guys, it's purely just for a different design. The different editions of these mousepads are just for design, there's no differences at all in terms of performance. For Mongraal's new keyboard, he was previously using the Razer Huntsman Tournament Edition in the 10 key less size, however now Mongraal's no longer using that keyboard as he switched out the keyboard for the current fastest keyboard on the market right now in terms of the keyboard switches, and that keyboard is the SteelSeries Apex Pro in the 10 key less size. For Mongraal's new monitor, he's no longer using the Asus PG25-8Q, as that was just a temporary monitor guys while Mongraal was at a LAN party. Mongraal is now back to his old triple monitor setup, with the Acer XF250Q 240Hz being his main gaming monitor. For Mongraal's new headset, he's using the HyperX Cloud 2s instead of his old headset which was the Victrix Pro AF. For Mongraal's new mic, he's using the Blue Yeti Nano that replaced his old mic which was the Shure SM7B, and he's using this new mic with the same mixer and mic arm. And that's all of Mongraal's peripherals guys. Let's now check out all of his gaming PC specs and streaming PC specs. That's all I've got for today guys regarding Mongraal for the new season, Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 1. If he changes anything else guys in the future, I'll be sure to let you all know in my Pro Player Update series. So if you aren't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead guys and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any updates. But yeah, that's all from me today guys. Remember, if you did enjoy the video or if it did help you out, be sure to leave a like on it guys, as that really does help me out. And also guys, remember to use someone's creator code in the Fortnite item shop when you do purchase a skin or the new battle pass. pass. It can be my code, guys, Codelife, Mongraal's code, Mongraal, or any other creator's code, guys. It's really honestly worth doing, as it is a great way to help out your favorite creators while also getting a skin of a battle pass for yourself. So it's definitely worth it. But yeah, that's all from me. Hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.